Well, howdy everybody. So I thought I'd do a part 2 on my hatchet video. I've cut a kerf most of the way down. The top part here where the head's going to fit. I'm not sure what this part is called. I have no idea. I got it pretty well centered. It was off just a little bit, but it's pretty well centered. On the hatchet head, did a little bit of work on it. I thinned out the cheek on both sides. I left enough metal there. I think it should still be strong. I know you don't want to go too thin, or if it's not a very good steel, you'll bend the bit. And I didn't worry about cleaning it all off. Which I could have, but I plan on using it. And I don't know. It gives it character. So I'm gonna get the head mounted on the handle and give it a final edge with a file. I still got some nicks and things that need to be worked out. I didn't want to get it super sharp until I was done mounting it on the handle. I cut a wedge out of a piece of Yopon, and that's what I'll be using for a wedge. I'm going to do this. I've done a couple of axe heads in the past, and tap this on here. I would always kind of dribble some JB Weld epoxy in this gap and let it sink in, and then I would drive a wedge in, and it does work pretty well. But eventually, it seems like my heads always tend to come loose. They're not really, well, they will rattle. They don't. I've never had a head separate from the handle or anything, but they have a little bit of rattle in them over time. So I'm just going to use the wedge, and I'm going to put a little bit of wood glue on the wedge right here to keep it from working loose. And I'll get a final edge on it and get it sharpened up. I'm probably doing this wrong. I have no idea. Looks pretty good. Dripping glue all over me. Well, Howard, that's a good mallet. It's holding up pretty well. Can't get a good hit on it. I know y'all probably can't see what I'm doing, but here's where I'm at. It looks like it's working out pretty well. It has the head flared, has the hickory flared out a good bit above the head there. Looks like it's going good. I don't believe that wedge is going to go in there anymore. The wedge is starting to mushroom out and fold over. So I'm going to call that good and wipe off the excess glue and let it dry for a little while. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the edge. The table's kind of slippery there. Well, it took a while to get all the nicks out of it. Got one little spot right here is kind of sunk in, but it is down to the final edge right there, so I'm just going to leave that. I had to take quite a bit of metal off to get to this point. I got it pretty darn sharp. A lot of people, when they're sharpening their axes or hatchets, whatever, to get them razor sharp, they'll go down to a stone and use a stone. And I just worked it down till I had a burr and try to work it evenly on each side till I had a burr. And you can take the file and just very easily right down the edge on each side and work that burr off. And it'll be easy with it. You can get it nearly razor sharp just by doing that. Let's see if I can get some hair in here. It'll focus. All the hair fell off the blade. But anyways, I got a new bald spot right there. That's pretty sharp. I'll get the top of it, the excess cut off. I'm going to try to leave about an 1/8 inch of wood above the head. Well, here's what we got. I don't know how much a problem that hole's going to be. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Hold a little better. Now all I have left to do is try it out and maybe make a sheath for it. So let's go try it out. I got a pine tree that fell recently. Perfect candidate to do some chopping on. All the mosquitoes are terrible. I have repellent on, but it still drives me nuts. That worked pretty good. I can already tell that I probably have to wear gloves with this bank line. The bank line is pretty rough on the fingers. It's a little bit too grippy. I'll go try out a bigger piece. Well, everything looks good. I think that was a pretty good test. The edge still feels real nice. I guess I'm not in frame there, am I? I don't know if it'll shape hair anymore. But, boy, that winded me. I guess I'm out of shape. Well, I don't know if you can see. Probably not. Got a little bit of hair off of it. So that was a good little test, and it looks like it's going to be a great hatchet. I don't know. I think I need to come up with something a little bit smoother than that bank line. Because if I use that for very long, I would end up with blisters for sure. It's just too grippy on that hatchet handle. Well, thank y'all for watching, and if you have any ideas what else I could wrap this with so it wouldn't be so grippy, I may just take it off. I don't know. I really, I thought the handle just felt too small, though. That's why I added it. Try to build it up a little bit. But let me know if y'all have any ideas of what else I could put on the handle so it won't be so grippy. Maybe just regular nylon, unwacked or untarred. That sounds stupid, don't it? Just plain old trot line cord. Nylon twine might be good. Well, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time.